right? But that's not what we're into in the book club. In the book club, we're on to our ninth book in the series, and it's the confidence game. Did I say it's not what we're into? Yes, it is what we're into. We're talking about a confidence game. You cannot be confident about your life if you are not prepared, if you are not thinking, if you are not imagining, if you are not preparing, if you are not making provision, if you are not sowing, you cannot be confident about your game. The confidence that comes in your life is a confidence that you are a good caretaker of your life. You're a good caretaker of all that you have been blessed with, you have been endowed with. When you take care of what you have been endowed with, automatically you can be confident about life because you are obeying the laws, the principles, the laws, the principles, and the way the universe runs. You are keen into it. So universe answers to you, providence answers to you, nature works with you. You are in alignment with nature. So nature provides for you, nature fights your battle for you, right? So if you're gonna be confident, like I've said about as we read this book, just a normal confidence game. When we talk about confidence game, we're talking about swindling, we're talking about conning people, we're talking about doodling. But there's more to confidence game than just that. That is the lower realm of the confidence game. The whole of life itself is a confidence game. If you're not confident about yourself, if you're not confident about your endowment, you're not gonna win in life. To win in life, you need to be confident. I'll tell you something that runs in my mind all the time. Is a quote I read some time ago. It says that if the sun doubts itself, it will stop shining. If the sun doubts itself, it will stop shining. So when I pray in the Holy Ghost, because don't forget, praying in the Holy Ghost takes faith, right? I am not the one putting the words together. I am just speaking that which I'm receiving from my spirit. But I do that in faith, and the confidence with which I do that is that remembrance that if the sun has to doubt itself, it will stop shining. If Akin doubts himself, it will stop being able to pray in the Holy Ghost. It will stop being able to walk in the power of the Holy Ghost. It will stop being able to work in that which he has been endowed with. You need that also. But don't forget, it's not just a tomato. It's not something you take for granted. It's not just a word. If you're gonna um have confidence in yourself, then you must do the things that will support that confidence. I'll give you an example. The Israelites, had a war with the Philistines, and they took the Ark of the Covenant to that war. Typically, the Ark of the Covenant should represent the presence and the power of God. But they were not walking in righteousness. They had already sinned against God. So they were only carrying the appearance, but not the reality of the presence of God. They were carrying the ark, but God was not with them. The Philistines that they were fighting against were kind of scared. Oh, they've heard about how this God has won battles for Israel and all of that. But what they did not know was that God was not behind Israel at this point in time. Even though they had the confidence in the heart, but they were not aligned with God. And God is not a sentimental God. You're either aligned with him or not. He's not going to come show himself to someone that is not aligned with him, right? God is a tri-holy God. You are either with him or not with him. There's no middle fence. But the Philistines, they know this, so they were so scared. They had lost all their might. They didn't want to fight. They already defeated before the war. But the old men amongst them went to them and said, well, yeah, the God is with them. They fight. You're going to lose all of that, but don't die. Don't die without fighting. Even though you've heard all the stories, die as men. Die as men. Be confident in what you have. Yes, they have something bigger than you. But be confident in the little that you have. You don't have as much as them, but be confident in what you have and go fight like men. Coincidentally, God had left Israel. So when they went to fight as men, they won. They won. Guess what would have happened to them if they didn't go fight like men? If they had just chickened away, like most people do, right? The biggest reason, probably 96% of the reason why people fail is because they don't even show up. They're already defeated before the day before being tested. They're already defeated. They'll rather easily go give excuses. It's because of the government. It's that policy. It's because I don't have anybody. I don't know anybody. I have no connection. I mean, all of that. They easily give excuses. But the only reason they are losing, the only reason they are failing in life is because they don't show up. They don't show up. They don't show up. What if? What if? What if?